Have you ever noticed some countries stack cash like pros while most people feel broke before the next paycheck even shows up, and you wonder what secret playbook they follow? Today I'm Diana, and trust me, what you're about to hear might flip how you see saving money, daily spending, and the small choices quietly draining your wallet. For years, money experts studied how millions of families built strong savings while living normal lives, not winning lotteries, not chasing risky crypto, just using simple habits. And the wild part is this system works for regular workers, students, parents, and side hustle grinders, not just rich CEOs or finance nerds with spreadsheets open all day. Picture this for a second: every $100 you earn, instead of barely saving lunch money, a huge chunk quietly moves straight into savings before spending starts. Sounds crazy, right? But many disciplined families train themselves so saving is the first move, not the leftover move after shopping, streaming, food delivery, and random late-night clicks. That single mindset switch already separates people who stay stressed about money from people slowly building real security without feeling like they're doing something complicated. Most folks treat saving like a maybe plan, like, yeah, I'll save if something survives after bills, snacks, subscriptions, weekend fun, and surprise stuff that magically appears. But disciplined savers flip the script completely. They treat savings like rent, like electricity, like something non-negotiable that gets handled first before life even begins spending. Once that rule locks in, suddenly the question changes from "can I save anything this month?" into "how smart can I live with what remains afterward?" This forces your brain into problem-solving mode, making smarter food choices, cheaper travel options, better shopping timing, and fewer impulse buys that felt cool for 5 minutes. Here's where it gets interesting though. The strongest savers often aim for extreme targets, not because they expect perfection, but because big goals make normal results still huge. If someone shoots to save 90%, yeah, that sounds nuts, but even landing halfway still crushes what most people manage, and suddenly their bank account grows way faster. That mental trick is powerful because high targets reset what feels normal, turning small waste into obvious mistakes instead of invisible habits hiding inside everyday routines. Think about your daily coffee, snack runs, random app purchases, or those sales that scream limited time only, yet somehow happen every single week. When your spending allowance feels tight on purpose, every swipe suddenly feels louder, and your brain starts asking, do I actually need this or just want it? That tiny pause before buying is where real wealth slowly gets built, not through some genius investment, but through thousands of small decisions quietly stacking. Another move disciplined savers use is giving every single dollar a job the moment income lands, so money never floats around waiting to disappear mysteriously. Rent gets its slot, groceries get their slot, transport gets their slot, and savings grabs its piece first, locking the future before the present starts negotiating. When nothing stays unassigned, surprise overspending drops hard, because you already told your cash exactly where it belongs before temptation even shows up. People who skip this step usually feel confused later, staring at their balance thinking, where did all my money even go this month? But planners rarely feel that panic, because their tracking shows every move clearly, almost like watching a game replay showing exactly who scored and who messed up. This clarity also blocks lifestyle creep, that sneaky upgrade effect where you earn more money but somehow still feel just as broke. You know, the vibe, salary goes up. Suddenly the apartment upgrades, the car payment appears, the phone gets newer, the takeout gets fancier, and savings stay tiny. Smart savers dodge that trap by boosting their savings percentage first whenever income rises, locking future wealth before new spending habits even get comfortable. Now let's talk about needs versus wants, because honestly, this single skill alone can change someone's entire financial story faster than any budgeting app. A need solves a real-life function, like basic housing, simple food, work transport, and tools that actually help you live or earn. A want usually screams louder though: shinier phone, trendier sneakers, deluxe upgrades, premium versions, stuff marketed like life with apps without buying immediately. Disciplined spenders train themselves to pause and measure value over time, asking how long will this help me, not how exciting does this feel today. That shift turns shopping from emotional reaction into calm decision-making, and suddenly fewer useless items pile up inside closets and credit statements. They still enjoy life, don't get it twisted, but splurges must deliver strong long-term use, not just quick hype followed by regret next month. For example, buying one durable pair of shoes lasting years beats rotating cheap pairs constantly because cost per use ends way lower. This long-view thinking quietly stretches every dollar, letting the same income support both present comfort and future security without feeling brutally restricted. Another huge habit is patience, real patience, not the fake kind where you wait 2 hours then order anyway. Strong savers normalize waiting weeks or months before major purchases, giving excitement time to cool so logic can step back into control. Half the time, once the rush fades, they realize they never needed the item at all, saving money without feeling like they sacrificed anything meaningful. Debt avoidance also plays a massive role because monthly payments silently eat future income before you even touch it. If something requires borrowing just to look affordable, disciplined thinkers often treat that as proof it actually isn't affordable yet. So instead of financing instantly, they stack cash first, buy later, and enjoy owning things without interest, draining them every single month. This approach may feel slower upfront, but long-term it frees massive income that others keep sending toward lenders endlessly. Without heavy payments, saving large chunks suddenly becomes realistic, because your paycheck belongs mostly to you, not past decisions haunting your balance. Families teaching kids these habits early create powerful emotional connections with money, where saving feels like progress and teamwork instead of punishment. Dinner talks include goals, timelines, and shared plans, making finances feel like a family mission instead of some scary adult secret. Kids raised around open planning often grow up calmer about money, since they watch steady systems working instead of hearing constant stress. And this psychological calm might be the hidden superpower, because people save better when they feel in control, not when they feel scared. Once saving becomes normal daily behavior instead of emergency action, huge percentages stop feeling extreme and start feeling simply how life runs. And the crazy thing is, we're just getting warmed up, because the deeper strategies behind this discipline go even further than budgeting and patience. Now you'll see how social pressure, education focus, tracking systems, and even friendly competitions secretly push ordinary people into building shockingly strong financial lives. One powerful driver behind extreme saving habits is social expectation, because in some communities being known as smart with money earns more respect than flashing luxury stuff. Instead of chasing status through expensive cars or designer gear, disciplined families often gain pride from stability, property ownership, and having strong emergency savings ready. When your friends praise financial discipline instead of reckless spending, peer pressure flips direction, and suddenly saving feels cool while wasteful spending feels honestly kind of embarrassing. That social environment quietly shapes behavior daily, because humans copy what gets rewarded, and over time the rewarded habit becomes automatic without needing constant motivation speeches. Another underrated factor is treating education like the ultimate long-term investment instead of just a school requirement kids must finish before real life begins. Families often calculate learning costs as future income builders, believing skills, training, and knowledge multiply earning power for decades, way beyond what most short-term purchases ever deliver. When money decisions follow that logic, paying for tutoring, books, or useful courses feels smarter than funding endless entertainment that disappears the moment the fun night ends. This mindset turns spending into strategy, where each dollar asks, will this grow our future strength, or just vanish after a short dopamine hit? Over time, that question alone filters out tons of waste without needing extreme frugality or stressful penny pinching every single day. Demographics and life competition can also push saving behavior harder than any finance guru ever could. In highly competitive environments, young adults often realize financial stability increases marriage chances, housing security, and long-term family success, making saving feel like survival, not optional planning. That realization sparks what economists sometimes call a savings race, where individuals push themselves to build assets faster simply to stay competitive in adulthood milestones. While that pressure sounds intense, it accidentally trains people to master delayed gratification, long-term planning, and disciplined spending earlier than many others worldwide. Another huge motivator comes from limited safety nets, because when people expect less government support for retirement, healthcare, or job loss, personal savings become their primary shield. Instead of assuming someone else will rescue them later, families plan like future problems must be solved using today's preparation and stored resources. That survival-based mindset makes emergency funds feel essential, not optional, turning saving from boring financial advice into something emotionally urgent and personally protective. Medical costs alone can motivate serious saving, because one unexpected hospital bill can wipe out years of income if no financial buffer exists. So the emergency fund stops feeling like unused money sitting idle, and starts feeling like self-funded insurance protecting dignity, independence, and family stability. Psychology also plays a crazy big role here, because disciplined cultures often link saving with peace of mind instead of linking spending with happiness. When children grow hearing that financial control brings calm sleep, stable homes, and fewer crises, they associate saving with safety instead of deprivation. Compare that with environments where money talk only appears during stress, arguments, or overdue bills, teaching kids subconsciously that finances equal anxiety and avoidance. Those early emotional lessons quietly shape adult behavior, often stronger than any budgeting spreadsheet downloaded later in life. Another slick trick disciplined savers use is reducing decision fatigue by standardizing many everyday purchases and routines. Instead of constantly debating brands, restaurants, or shopping choices, they repeat reliable options, cutting the mental effort that often leads tired brains toward expensive convenience decisions. This automation protects willpower for big financial choices, while small daily spending runs on simple repeat systems that rarely explode the budget unexpectedly. Tracking also becomes extremely detailed, not obsessively stressful, but consistently clear, like running a small company where income, expenses, and progress get reviewed regularly. Knowing exact numbers removes the scary unknown feeling that makes many people avoid checking accounts until problems become unavoidable. Clear tracking turns money into measurable progress, letting families celebrate milestones like debt reduction, savings growth, or reaching investment targets together. Gamifying the process helps massively too, because humans love visible progress bars, targets, streaks, and small wins that prove effort actually works. Saving stops feeling like losing spending freedom and starts feeling like leveling up financially, unlocking stronger security, bigger opportunities, and more personal choice later. Even simple habits like marking monthly savings goals on a wall chart can trigger motivation stronger than complicated finance apps nobody opens after week 2. Lifestyle design matters as well, because disciplined savers intentionally build hobbies and social routines that don't constantly require expensive spending to feel enjoyable. Home dinners, park walks, shared movies, board games, and community events replace the assumption that fun must always involve pricey tickets or constant shopping. This lifestyle choice protects finances long-term because happiness sources stay stable even during economic downturns, layoffs, or unexpected income drops. When joy depends mostly on relationships and simple activities, financial stress loses much of its power to disrupt everyday life satisfaction. Transparency inside the household becomes another secret weapon, since everyone understands income, savings goals, and current priorities instead of guessing silently. When family members see shared progress clearly, sacrifices feel temporary and purposeful, not confusing or unfair rules randomly blocking personal spending. Teenagers aware of college savings goals may voluntarily limit luxury requests, because they understand the bigger mission instead of feeling mysteriously denied. Partners planning together argue less about money, Since decisions follow visible numbers and timelines rather than emotional assumptions about what feels affordable, that shared clarity transforms finances from private stress into cooperative strategy, almost like teammates managing resources inside a long campaign game. And honestly, this teamwork effect alone can accelerate savings faster than any single budgeting trick used by one isolated person. Now here's the best part for you watching. You don't need to copy extreme saving percentages tomorrow to benefit from these principles. Start simple, track spending for one honest month, assign every dollar a role, and move a slightly bigger slice into savings before anything else happens. Once that feels normal, increase the percentage slowly, letting your lifestyle adjust step by step instead of shocking yourself with impossible overnight restrictions. Focus on value-based spending, patience before purchases, and removing debt traps that silently steal future income month after month. Stack enough of these habits together, and one day you'll check your balance and realize your savings rate quietly doubled, without feeling like life became miserable. That moment is when financial control stops being theory and starts becoming your real everyday normal. And I'm Diana, reminding you the goal isn't acting broke forever. It's building enough strength now so future you can live freer, calmer, and way more secure.